Dave here from eastofnapa.com with another wine blog. I've been out of town recently, traveling internationally and domestically lately, so I haven't had a chance to do my blogs, so I'm going to try to catch up here. So I apologize if you've been looking for blogs, haven't found them. I'm going to talk about some of our travels first here. Recently made a trip to Disneyworld, one of our favorite places to go, especially in this time of year where they have the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, which is just a blast. They basically have 25 countries around the Showcase World Lagoon, and each country has its own selection of local wines that they provide, or beers in some cases, and foods they pair up with the wines. It's a really neat way to spend a couple evenings walking around the lagoon, tasting different samples of wines and food that they pair up with. It's a fabulous time. Weather's great, and it's a lot of fun. In particular, we like to stay at the boardwalk, and I want to talk about two restaurants we like to go to and talk about bartenders or sommeliers at these restaurants. We have one of our favorite restaurants down there is a restaurant called Narcosis. It specializes in American cuisine, specializes in seafood, nice seafood restaurant, as well as steaks. But it's right on the lagoon at the Grand Floridian Resort there. Very nice restaurant. We love it. Great food, great wine list, and quite frankly, some of the best bartenders I've ever met at any restaurant. This goes out to Charlie, who's also the bartender / sommelier, and Scott, who do a fabulous job there entertaining us. The wine list is good, and they know their wine. So we spent some time. We love going about 8:30 and sitting at the bar there in Narcosis, getting some nice dinner and sample some wines. And the guys there are always very generous and kind and tasting some wines, and we share back as well. Also, I'd like to have a hats off to a friend we met there, a young lady by the name of Rachel, who was there for a physician's assistant conference, I guess it was. She's an ER person, and we had a good time talking about and sharing wines. One of the wines that Charlie and Rachel actually exposed to us was a wine called Conundrum Red Wine. Now, we're very familiar with Conundrum White, which is part of the Camus family, and it's a very nice white wine. It's a blended wine, but this is the first time we actually saw and had a chance to taste the Conundrum Red. We love Camus, and the Conundrum is a nice wine if you like white wine, but I wasn't real fond of the Conundrum Red. It's served chilled, and it's a blend of 6 wines, which Charlie, the sommelier there at Narcosis, knew the wines and had spoken with the wine rep, so he was very familiar with it. And we tasted it, but it really didn't leave a nice aftertaste. A little heavy in the palate. It wasn't real fruit forward. It had a little different taste to it, and I didn't really care for it that much. It sells for about 25 bucks retail, but something new to look for, especially if you like screw top wines, because they have a screw top. So Narcosis is a wonderful restaurant, great food, great bartenders, Charlie and Scott, and tip a hat to Rachel, who we had a nice evening with and chatted with, my wife and I. So it was a lot of fun. The other restaurant we really like there is at Boardwalk, and it's called the Flying Fish. Again, excellent food, specializing in seafood by the name Flying Fish, but also a wonderful wine list. They also do some wine pairing dinners that they have once or twice a week, outstanding. And they actually have available flights of wines, so you can sample 3 or 4 different Cabernets or different types of whites or reds that they have on special at night. So it's a very nice way to go and taste some wines. Nice bar set up there as well as a restaurant, and a lot of fun. In particular, there are 2 bartenders there that I just love to watch. I really appreciate good bartenders. And there's a young lady there by the name of Lorna, who's a Brit, wonderful lady, she's been there a long time. And the other fellow's name is Craig. Now you want to see 2 good bartenders work hand in hand, which any bar owner will tell you. If you have good bartenders, you have a good bar. And these people were fabulous to watch and wonderful service providers, and they know their stuff. So if you happen to be at Disney World, you want a good food and good drink, the Narcosis at the Grand Floridian is very nice. Talk to Charlie and Scott at the bar there, wonderful guys. And if you like the seafood especially, the Boardwalk is the Flying Fish, and Lorna and Craig are wonderful bartenders. They work they're almost like a pair of hands. I actually saw one time where Lorna was asking somebody what they wanted to drink, and before the person finished their order, Craig was already making a drink for them. So they work hand in hand. It's like watching a pitcher and catcher working there. They're fabulous, a lot of fun, and hats off to you guys. They make you dining and wine and drinking a lot of fun. So that's my tip for today from Disney World. If you have a chance to get down there, stop at those restaurants. You won't be disappointed. And wish you the best and cheers. Take care.